Hello, and welcome. This is a talk show about marine biology. I will be your host.
We will be having 3 guests today. We're having Sophia Lanwana from CERN, the world's largest physical particle something. She'll explain when she gets here the whole thing about CERN. And we'll be interviewing a man from an Indian village who claims he discovered a new species. And also we will be having a man who likes to be called the Portuguese man of war. Our first guest, this has got to be way back. Okay, our first guest is going to be a man from a South African village. We actually had him shipped over here on a boat. Apparently, Dave found him on a Dave Matthews forum room, something like that, like a chat room. But he claims that he actually discovered a new species while hunting. We will ask him when he comes on. This is very interesting, as I didn't even think, let's bring him out without further ado. Bring him out. Thank you very much for coming on the show. I am happy and delighted you're here. Now, apparently, how did you arrive here? You were in a small box? Is that what happened? Mm-hmm. Because you couldn't legally come here. Mm-hmm. And we actually had to go through the CIA to bring you here. We actually had to, because the species you found, I heard it's not existent in human morality. We haven't seen such a thing. Mm-hmm. It's disgusting. It's like it's a new thing. But people are still skeptical about this because they're not sure if it's a real deal. And that's why we're here to discover the real truth. Is it real or is it fake? Now, tell us a story.
I'm very very sorry about the whole mishap.
What mishap?
You know the whole thing?
What are you talking? Are you okay?
But he fell, and I said no to the free food, and he fell hard.
Excuse me?
No, but I find him while I go fishing for food. My wife very, very hungry. She big like me, you, plus animal.
I don't think we're on the same page here.
Yes, I go and I fall. I drop my ring. I go in the ocean. I swim in. All the way down. I go so far. Oh, so far. I come to the cave. I go in cave. I see no light. No light. I have no air in my body. But something grabs me. He touched my mouth. Very hard. He give me air from my mouth. He was not like me. I could tell. He bring me back up. I take my net and I catch him. Oh, I catch him so well.
So you caught something that lived in a cave underwater? Let us play the tape that was recorded about the creature, and let us play the tape that was recorded of the creature. You know, sir, I really don't understand anything you said this whole interview. I don't understand anything you said. So, I don't believe in your rare species. Alright. That's it. Stop. We're done recording.
Think this is the house, babe? You ready to go?
Not until you give me a smooch.
Oh my god!
You hit something. What did you do?
I could have hit somebody. I'm bloody parked.
To clean up the mess.
There's no fucking way to...
Oh my god. Batman. How did he...
Shut up! Just shut up. Let me check if he's alive.
Welcome back. Our next guest is what they call the Portuguese man of war. We don't know why they call him, but we gotta find out. Without further ado, let's bring out the man of war.
Hello, everybody.
It's nice to meet you finally in person. This is a blessing. I've seen you on TV, infomercials, and I have to say I'm a big fan.
I've done porn too.
I haven't seen that, but I'm sure it's wicked.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ties in with the name.
Portuguese. Well, okay, well, that's a good starting point. First off, why do they call you the Portuguese man of war?
Well, first let me tell you about the man of war. The Portuguese man of war is a jelly-like marine animal, if you will, but it's no jellyfish. In fact, these sea creatures are 4 different polyps, really, that rely on each other to survive. Man of wars are well known for their painful and powerful sting. They can be found in warm water all over the world. You see, Joe, this stinging animal is called the man of war because it looks a bit like a Portuguese battleship with a sail. Excuse me. It's not built like a battleship, really, though. The body is a gas-filled float which can be blue to pink in color. It looks a bit like a bag, too. It can be anywhere from 3 to 12 inches long. That's 9 to 30 centimeters, Joe. Under the float are clusters of polyps, which coiled tentacles hang off of. This stinging tentacle can be up to 165 feet long. Sometimes the gas bag will flop over in the water, but muscles pull itself back up.
That's pretty interesting, you know.
Yes.
Told us a lot about the man of war.
It
but
does. It really does.
You told us a lot, but I'm asking why they call you the Portuguese man of war.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I don't.
all
see
things
how-
will be uncovered during the debate.
Okay. All right. Okay.
What is that? What's that noise?
Random fact. Thank you, Random Fact Machine. Now back to the interview. So, man of war.
Yes, Joe.
There are a lot of species in the ocean that we still haven't discovered.
Well, it's estimated that there's over 10 million undiscovered species in the vast abyss that we call an ocean. You see, Joe, the question I want to pose on you is, what's stopping us from going down there?
Maybe, we're not ready yet to go down there.
No, Joe. You don't seem to understand.
But
I want
we're not
to go
ready.
down there.
We're not ready. We don't have the
Joe.
proper tools.
I
We don't
want-
have the proper gear to go down there. We need bigger, larger equipment
Yes,
to
I
actually
see what you
go
mean, Joe.
all the way.
All the way. you
And
say.
maybe some people aren't ready. Like, people, they're not ready.
Who's not ready?
Some people,
Who's
some
not
people aren't ready.
No. Who's
You
not
really,
ready? Joe?
this is, I'm not ready, and neither are you. And
I'm
so
talking about the ocean. Get a hold of yourself.
www.slumps.com.
Get a hold of yourself. Anyway, you see, when an animal dives into the water, pressure decreases 1 atmosphere for every 10 vertical meters that it goes into. If the bloodstream is saturated with gas, such a decrease of ambient pressure will cause the gas to bubble out. In humans, bubbles accumulate in the circulatory system at the joints, causing painful and potentially fatal syndrome known as the bends. The only possible treatment is to place the victim in a recompression chamber.
So basically, they imprison someone into a chamber.
Joe, let's not get ahead of ourselves. No, it's not an imprisonment, really. The pressure is first increased, then lowered very slowly so that the gas leaves the bloodstream slowly, without formation of large bubbles. You see, the benthic and abysmal zones of the deep sea are found beneath the paleogic zones. Light does not penetrate these waters, yet marine life has adapted to this harsh environment, and a surprising number of species inhabit this water. There is also a hadopelagic zone that is used to define the waters of the deep sea trenches. Exploration of these zones has presented a challenge to scientists for decades, and much remains to be discovered. However, advances in technology are increasingly allowing scientists to learn more about the strange and mysterious life that exists in these harsh environments. Life in the deep sea must withstand total darkness, extreme cold, and great pressure even.
Well, Man of War, it's been a pleasure.
It
Thank you for
really
coming
has.
on the show.
Really has.
Thank you for coming on the show.
I want to come on more than just the show. I could come over your house.
No, I think this is the show. This is just the show thing.
You don't seem to understand.
No, I think I understand.
What's that noise?
Random fact. Sophia, get your sweet ass out of here. It's nice to meet you.
Sophia
Nice to see
Luana.
you. Thanks you for coming from Switzerland. Thank you very much.
20% of the world's coral reefs have been effectively destroyed and show no immediate prospects of recovery.
Wow, you just got straight to the point. We didn't even discuss anything. But that's pretty interesting. Why are coral reefs dying?
Coral reefs are dying because of what they call the big three: overfishing, pollution from the land, and global warming.
Global warming cannot be stopped. We all know that. But is it really a major contributor to the whole?
Yes, the water gets about 1 degree warmer and it kills a whole area of coral reefs. That is very bad.
I guess that's pretty bad. We can't stop overfishing and pollution, though.
Some people still are overfishing with it being illegal. We know this because we see it in the numbers. You can go to a website such as reefrelief.org if you want to obtain information and help us save the reefs.
How do you know so much about marine biology while working at CERN? I didn't think they did marine biology. Like, they didn't focus on that, did they?
Well, I am in a field that is still very new, so I can't discuss it. All I say is that it involves antimatter with the deep sea.
That is very interesting. What is antimatter?
That is not what I came here to discuss, but I'll tell you anyway. Simply put, antimatter is a fundamental particle of regular matter with its electrical charge reversed. The common proton has an antimatter counterpart called the antiproton. It has the same mass but an opposite charge. The electron's counterpart is called a positron. We create and study this at CERN.
All right, Dave, you got to stop that now. It's getting kind of annoying. I'm in the middle of an interview. Stop that. Okay. How do you create this? How was antimatter created?
Antimatter particles are created in ultra high speed collisions. It is a long process, but it is interesting because in the first seconds after the Big Bang, there is no matter. Scientists suspect that. Just energy. As the universe expanded and cooled, particles of regular matter and antimatter were formed in almost equal amounts.
Do you believe in the Big Bang Theory? I mean, it seems to me that if you believe in that, then you must also believe in evolution, as they are both linked together. They're both theories from the scientist's point of view, so you must believe in both, right?
See, that's where you're wrong. I believe in both, but that is not what to say that someone can't believe in the Big Bang Theory, but I do not believe in evolution as it is stated in everyone's minds. For instance, I can't say that I believe that humans were made by a greater force than we can understand. It is odd, but it's true.
Well, since you have that kind of rationale, then I'm going to put you on the side of the opposing evolution side. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
That's fine with me, and you know what? I bet you'll win the debate.
It seems you've been living two lives, Mrs. Anderson. In one life, you're a loving housewife that helps your landlady take out the garbage. The other life, we're about to find out. Where are they, Mrs. Anderson? Where are the kids?
It was hot out. They were excited. They were yelling. What else do you want me to say?
Michael Jackson did not rape that boy. It's a lie. Tell him, Bobby. Let the world know, Bobby. Let the world know.
Welcome to the beginning of the end of the debate. On to my right, we have the Man of War.
Man of War!
And to my left, we have Sophia Lamwana.
Lamana! Woo!
Okay, for the debate,
Man of War.
we will be discussing evolution and trying to discover if it's real. Is this real? Could it have happened? Why? Why are we here? Who am I? The first question is, well, fossil records. There's a lot of gaps in between the fossil records. No, there's gaps in the fossil records.
There is gaps.
Then why? Please explain why there's gaps in the fossil record. Sophia, would you like to go first?
Well, the gaps in the fossil records clearly prove...
That's an excellent answer. Excellent. That's new to me. I've never heard such a thing in my life.
That answer sucks.
Okay, now, to my right, we have the Man of War.
Man of War!
And he's gonna answer. Why? Why are there gaps in fossil myths?
Well, you see,
Things, yeah.
Joe and Sophia, there are gaps because there is preservation, and there's errors in preservation.
Now, doesn't the perfection of the human body prove creation? Sophia?
Exactly. Humans are so perfect, it's ridiculous to think that they came out of randomly. They happened randomly. This doesn't happen.
You see, Joe, in human males, their urethra passes right through the prostate gland, a gland very prone to infection and subsequent enlargement. This blocks the urethra, and a very common problem in males. Putting a collapsible tube through an organ that is very likely to expand and block flow in this tube is not a good design. Any moron with half a brain could design a male plumbing tube better.
I think I clearly presented a lot of arguments that prove evolution is false. There are many missing links and wrong points. We can't believe evolution is fact.
That's it. I'm gonna prove evolution right here, right now. This is why they call me the Man of War. You see? Evolution does exist.
Well, good news. Looks like our show is canceled. See ya. Never. Thank you.
Action. I'm very, very sorry about that.
No, do the Indian accent. No, Josh, it's not funny. Don't do the Indian accent.
No, take your head off. That's it. Keep talking. Move your lips. Get angry.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
It's not time for the debate. Our first question is going to be, the fossil record.
No.
Welcome to the debate. Josh, if you hold the microphone, it's just fucking swaying, surround sound and shit.
You don't want surround sound?
No, I want to surround. Welcome to the debate.
It's the debate, man!
It's the debate.
It's debates!
Settle down, God of War. Or
Man of war.
It's a bit like a Portuguese battleship with a sail. Excuse me.
what the fuck? That was so good. What the fuck? Why would you I don't know. It's fucking hilarious.
You pulled it off so well and you screwed it up.
What? Why did you slam your hand? Shh. That's just fucking ridiculous. Mod 30, Marine Biology Special. We'll be doing a bunch of shit today. We're gonna have stuff from debates to questionnaires about random people and, you know, because the penis is the central nervous system.
Just do the freaking
Okay,
job.
do it. All right, come on.
For God's sake.
All right, come on.